Speaker number one will be Ms. Kim Cooper. The title of her speech is Come Dance With Me. And the purpose of her project is for her to learn about different communication styles and identify her primary style. And she will share the impact of her style on others. And back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
This is a 5 to 7 minute speech, correct?
5 to 7 minutes, that's right.
Okay. Kim Cooper, come dance with me. Come dance with me, Kim Cooper.
I love to dance. And when I think about a dance, I imagine a graceful waltz with my husband and dance partner of 45 years. There's just something magical about moving in sync with somebody else, isn't there? Are any of you dance aficionados? Anybody like to dance? All right, well, your dance might be a Texas two-step, or a salsa, or maybe it's hip-hop. When our sons left the house and we became empty nesters, I had this idea. My husband and I would gather our friends together and take ballroom dance lessons. It would be something fun that we could do as a couple, enjoy it with our friends, and in the process, we would probably learn a lot. My husband was not very enthused about the idea. He came back several days later and said, I've got a great idea. You know how you said you wanted to do something as a couple? How about we take concealed handgun classes? Now, how did we go from concealed handgun classes, ballroom dance classes to concealed handgun classes? I really don't have any desire to carry a handgun, but I thought I'll just make you a deal. The day that we finish our ballroom classes, I'll sign us up for handgun classes. And you probably can well imagine, we've not done either of the two, and probably not. Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. My name is Kim Cooper, and today I invite you to dance with me through the beautiful, sometimes funny, maybe a little awkward, and always essential world of verbal and nonverbal communication. Communication is a lot like a dance. It may seem like they're two worlds apart, because one is words and the other one is rhythms, but actually they have a lot of similarities. Both require timing, coordination, and the ability to react and adapt to a situation. Let's start with verbal communication. Do any of you watch Dancing with the Stars? One of my favorite dances is a rumba. And a rumba is a give and take between two partners. When one steps forward, the other is stepping back. It's a push and pull movement. Verbal communication is exactly like that. In verbal communication, one person speaks and the other listens. And then the listener responds, offering feedback and insight, and the speaker adapts based on what he's heard or she has heard. It's like a well-timed dip and twirl. One leads, the other follows. But the follower doesn't just mimic. They have the ability to make it their own, to add their own flair and their own personality, just like in a dance. Now let's move on to nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication is the emotion of the dance. It's everything you convey without saying a word. It's your body language, facial expressions, your posture, and even the slightest little gesture. For example, a waltz is a series of 3 steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But when you add feeling, it's no longer about moving your feet. It's about telling a story, evoking emotion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See the difference? Nonverbal communication is essential to how we express ourselves. Growing up, my mother, when she became unhappy with my brother or me, would give us the look. Some of you may know about the look. Later in life, she became nonverbal, but her caretakers would tell you that she spoke volumes without ever saying a word. They knew the look. See, her body spoke when her words could no longer. Think about when you hug someone that you love without saying I love you. Or you walk into a room or a meeting and you catch a friend or coworker's eye and give a knowing nod. Words are not necessary. Nonverbal communication can sometimes be the more honest form of communication because our bodies express what our words cannot. Like a long sigh, or the roll of an eye, or a nervous tap of the foot. All of these things speak volumes, louder than any sentence. Just like a dance, communication requires practice. Whether it's learning how to use your words effectively or mastering the art of nonverbal clues, the more you practice, the more that you are in sync with another. Think about a well-delivered speech or a heart-to-heart conversation when it just clicks. It's effortless, it's timeless. It's kind of like watching Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dance. I'll leave you with these thoughts. Every communication is a dance. A chance to be expressive, a chance to connect, and a chance to find rhythm with others around you. It may be a waltz or a rumba, but sometimes it's just swaying to the music.